Wednesday, October 23rd, 5:15 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Got to go over a review on the day trade, on currencies, the euro, US dollar pair that trades in the futures market. Yeah, you could trade currencies in different exchanges. I choose to trade the currencies in the futures exchange. They are better regulated, that exchange, than the Forex exchange. You may have less choices of financial instruments, but I'm not looking to trade these little wildcat currencies. I'm looking to trade the most liquid, tightest spread. So I chose the euro, US dollar. We're looking at 6 grids, same pair, euro, US dollar. In the futures exchange, there's more than one futures exchange. I trade the currency in the CME. So CME, all the futures start with //. And for currencies, they start with the number 6, followed by the letter that represents the currency, this being the euro. So /6E. Cue this in. 1 minute chart. On the far left, that was the opening of overnight over here. From opening, this is the Asian session. Starts here, 2000, 2300. So the beginning of the Asian session was trading at the lows. The end of the Asian session, look at that, made highs. Transition from the Asian session all the way over to the London session. London session was highs, opening. Below the London session, minor retracement in the London session, consolidation here. That was the end of the London session. Look how wide the trading range was, high and low trading range versus the Asian session. So the London session made a higher high than the Asian session, as well as a lower low the London made from the Asian session. I want to show you something else now. We are now looking at a 1-hour chart on the euro again. So here during the Asian session, that first 1-hour candle, second 1-hour candle. So this first 1-hour candle, big bearish body, second 1-hour candle, big bearish body. Very little to no wick on the top of here. But the top of this red candle never made contact with this green candle. So the bottom of that green candle, I have this white horizontal line labeled 0-100, which was the beginning of that candle. And just let me know it's a 1-hour candle. And down here. So between that, there's a gap because they didn't connect. So I have this gray zone drawn across, labeled as the range 1 hour. So I know that was the 1 hour. So these are trade setups I'm drawing out as I find them to take trades on the faster time frame, the lower time frame. Got it. Let's go back to the 1 minute. So at the end of the ending of the London session here into after the 5 o'clock, see there's a consolidation here? Pretty big consolidation. Not as big as this one. Consolidation base. Again, big consolidation there, enough to want to have me label that. So I label that. Red line is the high. Orange line, and then this whole orange shaded area, I have it labeled 1 minute, 1 minute base. So I'm looking for a potential retest of here for a trade idea as well too. Let me show you on the 1 hour. Right there you can see. So if you notice on this 1 hour chart, after the end of the Asian session, which the last candle was the green, we had the start of the next hour and finish of the next hour between 5 and 6. It was an inside candle, means indecision. Solid candle equivalent to a red. So again, big wicks, minor wicks around here. So again, potential retest up here. And we broke below it, went lower, lower, low. Show you the next. Right here. This area, I was looking for a B retest on the lower time frame. This occurred before the New York session, before the 9:30. So this shaded areas, I'm expecting some point for it to be retested for potential trade idea. And again, this is the 15-minute. Let's take it to the 1 minute again. Zoom in some more. Oh, apologize. So this big red candle, big solid body, I label the midpoint right there, that red horizontal line, looking for that potential to be tested. So I got several things up here I got labeled. Again, overnight high, Friday high. Also, this big green candle, I labeled the midpoint on that one right there, expecting to be tested when they got done, some point after. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the same day. Let's take it to the 15-minute. Let's take it to the 5-minute. Here we are on the 5-minute. Zoom in. So when I'm coming here to trade, I'm often at my desk, 6 o'clock, sometimes 7 o'clock, but around this time frame, starting to queue up my drawings, my charts. So at that time, again, it was after the London session. We had trending inside the London session, and then we finally here, broke below it, making new lows a day. 7 o'clock, 7:30, big dump here, big dump. So I labeled, let's see which one that was, 15-minute. Let me go to the 15-minute chart so I can show it again. Here we are on the 15-minute chart. This big red candle, big body, that big red candle. Well, just like I showed you on the 1-hour chart. See this white candle here? The bottom of that wick, in the wick of this top of this red candle, they never touched. There's a gap. So I drew out that orange range, the gray range here, looking for a potential retest. Yep. As this was going back up here, I was looking for a retest of it, potential trade out there, trade bearish. Well, look at that. Didn't tank. It went higher, higher, higher. All right, let's take it to the 1 minute now. Zoom in. Some more, we're zoom in. We're zoom into the, right here. This blue is the top of the hour. From a better perspective again. Each of these vertical lines represents the hour. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9 starts a new 4-hour candle. Well, between the 8 and the 9 happened to be the low prior to New York session open. Yep. Look at this inside candle. So the low, the 1 minute candle here, the next 1 minute candle, inside candle means indecision. And we have that reversal off of here. Big push up, big green candle. Nice. Continue going higher. Again, right here, that was that 1 hour midpoint on the higher time frame. And we tested it, rejected it. So like I mentioned, potential trades off of those. The 7 to the 8 o'clock candle, 1 hour candle. Right here, that red candle, 1 hour candle, I label midpoint right there. And right there, we tested it. Sold off. Zoom in some more. And look at this. We didn't go deep in here. Nope. So this trade to me wasn't good enough because we didn't do a deep retracement yet. Just did a consolidation above it. And when we finally went back up into this zone, remember I told you this one, 15-minute. This is off the 15-minute. So I'm looking for potential short in here. But higher, higher, higher. 9 o'clock. 108, big round number. Yep. Look at that. Consolidation, dump. Right here, 9:30. So 9 o'clock, 9:30 New York session opens. Low of the 9 o'clock hour, between the 9 and 9:30, the low of it, almost like tweezer bottom. They ran it up into the opening of the New York session right here, which again, finally, remember I told you this 15-minute gray zone. I was looking for potential bearish trade down there. And afterwards, run up into the New York session. 9:30 to 10. Here's the high. Here's the low for that first 30 minutes of the New York session. Again, they ran it up higher, dumped it right here, dump back below the 108. Right there, 10 o'clock, economic news. I think it was on the Canada or United States. Big consolidation from the, 10 o'clock here. Then high and low, 9:30 and 10. Look at this huge consolidation. Very disappointing today. It stayed in there most of the time. Yeah, there was like no trade here, just watching it sitting there. Very aggravating. So coming to the 10:30 time frame here, some more whipsaw because we have economic news right there. It was either US or Canada, I forgot. And yeah, sell off going below here. Broke below what? Broke below between the 9:30 and 10. And then here too, right here, 10:45 to 11 o'clock. I want to show you. White candle means open and close. Zoom in some more. White candle, almost like a dodgy dragonfly here, bottom. So suspicious potential trade idea. Take it back to the 1 minute. So all this was that 15-minute white candle. And look at that. White horizontal line right here I've labeled. $11 hour, broke above it. Nice run up. Opportunity for a trigger for a trade. Nice run up. Right there. So again, already had it labeled. Right here. When it got done, you see that big green candle, nice run up. Let's change that color back so it's not focused so much on it. So 11 o'clock, done, walked away. And zoom out some more on the 1 minute. So again, at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock noon right here, 11 o'clock. Still never tested this. And we never fully tested this down here. Nope. Continue on. Look at the afternoon. The high, selling off. And this 1 hour midpoint right here, I labeled, I mentioned, which was right on top. You're going to see this on the 1 hour. Again, this big green candle 1 hour labeled midpoint. And this gray zone was labeled off the lower time frame. Both a sweet spot down there, potential trade ideas. On the 1 minute, look at that. They both built a consolidation down here. The afternoon, 13:30. Let's zoom in some more. Right there. Nice. And then reversal ran up. Let's zoom out more. Ran up here. So I shared in the afternoon with my Patreon members that are the higher levels right here on the WhatsApp as a trade idea here. Yep, was looking forward to the test here for a 15-minute candle reverse. So after this candle, we had the 15-minute reverse. Higher high, higher low. Look at this big wick. There were buyers up there. They were wrong at that time because it went lower. But again, we still made a higher high, higher low. Look for that to be retested. Nice. Right there. Came back in and took off like a rocket ship. So there was a sweet spot in the afternoon. Simply had the alert set and watched that time frame. So I'm going to show you now the 5 minute too. Even some more. If you also notice these blue lines, so the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock hour right here, 9 to 10, it didn't get retested till over here. And also this 1 hour low between the 10 and 11, blue horizontal line, got tested there, but didn't break below it. Again, here was a huge sweet spot. So the opportunity to trade off regardless. If you're using the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 15 minutes, they were all that same sweet spot. Yep. And finish this off by looking at the daily. Oops. Give it up. There we go. So the daily candle, which I show pre-market this morning to my Patreon members and the futures, this was the swing low. We retested it today. So again, nice retest, broke below it, closed above it. And when we broke below it, I was again watching the faster time frames for a reversal, and it came in on the faster time frame, that 15-minute, which I showed you, just for a day trade. Nice. Multiple things worked out very well. If you'd like early access to my videos, I have a subscribers page for a very tiny donation. Link is below in the video description. You get a lot more content on top of that. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.